Dude.
Hello traders, how are you? Welcome back to Simply Forex. Lovely to have you here. Yeah, good to see you all. Who have we got in so far? Nafal. Hello Tom, good afternoon. Is it afternoon there? Okay. It's afternoon here. Yeah, afternoon still. Yeah, guys, how are you? Hope you're good. Hope you're having a wonderful trading day. I am all yours for the next 45 minutes or an hour. So try to get as many questions as you can over to me, guys. Yeah. We can talk about football. We can talk about geography, science, whatever you like. I'm only joking. Yeah. We're here to talk about trading. I know very little about science, that's for sure. Geography, I'm okay. Football, yeah, I can hold my own. But trading, that's what I'm here for. So guys, yeah, get all your questions ready. Think of some interesting questions. That's your job. Your job is to think of interesting questions. My job is to answer them. All right, that's the deal. But also, guys, we'll take a look at what trades I've been looking at today, guys. But to be honest with you, they've all pretty much come down and hit target. Any of the trades that we looked at in this morning's analysis vid has already hit the target we had in mind. So we'll look at them because they weren't difficult to get in. They were difficult to get into because there's no retrace, guys, for me to get into. So we'll look at those. Yeah, and potentially some other things as well, guys. We look at this yen strength, we'll look at this Swiss franc yen strength. But yeah, also, guys, you get your questions over to me. I've got my trusty drink. Don't trade without it. And we got you guys. So you guys, yeah, I'll be going through your questions. So Colin, how are you, mate? Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Vuker, hi Tom, how are you? Long time no see. It's been years, Vuker, since we last met. Can you look at euro US dollar? Yes, no problem. Cicicello, that NX or thanks? I'm not sure what you've New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar. Okay, we'll take a look at that as well. And yes, Colin, lots of movement today. Like a lot of our trade ideas have, from this morning have already gone and hit target. Yeah. So let's just look at those quickly. So Canadian dollar, Swiss franc, guys, this was a trade idea from this morning. And as you can see, bang, come down, hit first target on its way to potentially the second target. Okay, so all these Swiss franc pairs, that Swiss franc strength has been storming down. What else were we looking at? Aussie dollar, Swiss franc. So again, yeah, that has literally just come down. This is the day chart, guys, that I'm looking at. But yeah, this has come down and hit target as well. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so that's come down and hit target as well. I wouldn't keep shorting this because there's good support at this level, as you can see. And we're also looking at New Zealand dollar, Swiss franc. So all obviously highly correlated, guys. But look at that one. New Zealand, New Zealand dollar, Swiss franc has really come down. But again, guys, they're all kind of hitting support now. All right, so can't keep shorting these. Yeah, they've made their move, they've hit their target. Yeah, probably won't be trade ideas for tomorrow as a result, because I cannot sell this anymore into support. So all of these Swiss franc trades that were good ideas today, probably won't be tomorrow. All right, but tomorrow is a new day. We will find new opportunities in the market. So yeah, just to give you a quick update on those Swiss franc trades. All right, so yeah, let's take a few things that you're looking at. So Vuker, good day, love, all the way from Swaziland. Okay, all right, Swaziland, cool, Cicicello. I have never been. I would like to go. I love going to places I've never been. Yeah, I'm not one of those people that, goes to Spain every year or goes to, Thailand every year. Beautiful places, but I like to go to different places. Yeah, as many different places as I can. So Swaziland, if I come out Sisekelo, yeah, you're gonna have to show me the ropes. All right, guys. So Vuke, you were first. Let's start with Euro US dollar. All right. So, I mean, yeah, let's start with the weekly chart, guys. All right, because we're seeing potentially, yeah, price has a little bit more room to the upside. Yeah, but we are in an uptrend. Okay, so we can see higher lows, higher highs, and the fact that this weekly candle is so bullish, yeah, I think we can still take price back up to this blue line, this target here, this 1050 level. All right, so that's what I'm looking. That's sort of the bigger view. The weekly chart gives me the bigger overall view. Then we go down to the day chart, and this is my direction time frame. I 99 times out of 100, which is 99%, in case you wasn't sure, I trade with day trend. Yeah, rarely will I trade against it. Maybe if it's a weekly resistance level, support level, maybe, but generally with day trend. And you can see here, guys, Euro US dollars in an uptrend. Okay, so it was, we thought potentially breaking down, but these lows here never broke, and instead we got this large move up. Yeah, breaking this high, even this high. Okay, so we're clearly in an uptrend with room to move into. All right. What are we looking for? So I'm looking here, because bear in mind, we are at potential resistance here. I'd like to see a little bit of a retrace before we come back up. Okay, so let's take a look at the H4 now and see if we can find a setup. And, there's this grey zone that I've already got in place, guys. But you can see this grey zone here. Price has reacted here, 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 here. So, yeah, what I'm looking for, guys, from my grey zones, and when I say grey zone, I mean support and resistance zone. What I'm looking for is historic price action, yeah, at that level. And as you can see, we've had it. So this grey zone could potentially be a really nice place to buy Euro US dollar. All right, so that's what we're seeing on the H4. We're with the H4 trend as well. I would just like to see a little bit of a retrace. Okay, let's drop down to the H1 now as well. Yeah, so there's this level here. I'm going to put another grey zone in just so we can clearly see that. Okay, so it could react, specifically at this grey zone, but it could react anywhere in here, guys, to be quite honest. So that's what I'll be looking for. Price to come down here. Yeah, we get a bullish reaction, and a bullish reaction, I mean, a bullish green H1 candle and or a H4 candle, and then I'll start buying this. I'll start buying this back up to those highs. So yeah, potential good trade setting up here, Vuke. So thank you for pointing that out. Yeah, let's keep an eye on Euro US dollar. We'll look to buy this. In fact, I like it that much, I'm going to set an alarm in here. Okay, add alert, create, done. Here is my alarm. All right, so if price hits that, I become interested, guys. All right, so that's what I'm seeing on Euro US dollar, guys. Who else have we got in? So Sisekelo, yeah, we'll take a look at New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar. Sisekelo, I'll be a fantastic host. Good. Oh yeah, and I'm still in GBP CAD profit secured, hoping for a breakable resistance to lock in some more, especially before CAD interest rate news. With New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar, a breakdown on H1. Yeah, so that pound Canadian dollar, yeah, I mean, ever since it hit this grey zone, we spoke about it in yesterday's live stream. But look at that. We was talking about it. We get a bullish reaction here. Yeah, look what happened. You know, bang. Yeah, laughing all the way to the bank, as we say. So yeah, that was a nice trade, Sisakello. Yeah, pound Canadian dollar. But let's take a look at New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar. Colin, I know you will also be interested in this pair. Colin hates this pair. So New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar. All right, so yeah, on the weekly chart. So on the weekly chart, we're at a nice level. Yeah, we're at this nice level. What I will do at this point, guys, is just to make this upward channel here a little bit easier to see. You know, something like this. Let's move this over a little bit. Yeah, so we're seeing something like this on the weekly chart. Yeah, so there is a level here, yeah, on the weekly chart, and price could, yeah, there is a level here on the weekly chart. What is this? What is that? That is a rubber. I don't know what is happening here. Guys, bear with me. Okay, this is the one I'm after. Yeah, so there is this level here of resistance, but price could make its way up to the top of this channel before it comes lower. Okay, so we do need to consider these two things. If we drop down to the day chart now, you know, it is a nice level. Yeah, this is a nice level through here, and you can see prices reacting. Yeah, I didn't like yesterday's candle, yeah, because yeah, it's quite bullish. That's suggesting buyers here, okay? But so far today, we have had this bearish candle. And look at these wicks at that grey zone, all right? So there are sellers entering this market, all right? And I've had these targets in for a little while now. So 8184 or 8168, I think this zone in here is a potentially good zone to take shorts, all right, because you'll see the moving average 20 coming round and price will catch up with it then. And the moving average 20, as we all know by now, guys, is good dynamic support in this case, or resistance. So what we're looking at the H4, yeah, there's still this level here that is not breaking, but yeah, I mean, I'm seeing a bit of a head and shoulders here, to be quite honest with you. Yeah, if you look at this, yeah, if we get a break of this level, I think it potentially has a bit of room to the downside. Yeah, so this, those of you who don't know what a head and shoulders pattern is, you haven't lived. It's one of the best things in life. I'm only joking, but yeah, this is the shoulder, this is the head, and this is the shoulder. Yeah, also a popular make of anti-dandruff shampoo. Yeah, there's a little link for head and shoulders. But yeah, a head and shoulders pattern. And the idea of a head and shoulders pattern is this. So whatever that distance is, you know, it will go that distance again. So potentially you could have a target down here. So that's what I'm seeing. So my bias would be to short this pair, but not now, because you're coming into support. Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, you're coming into support. But overall, I'm looking to short this pair. We had some nice shorts up here potentially. So if we go down to the H1, yeah, we had a little breakdown in structure here. So price did shoot up, yeah, came back up. started making lower highs, and then it broke down. Once this candle here, so I was tempted to short this, guys. Once this candle here broke these lows, only just, yeah, we had a potential short trade back down to these lows. So yeah, you know, looking to short New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar for all of those reasons. But yeah, this level is proving to be good support. So what might happen is we get a retrace back up to the moving average 20, and then potentially you could start looking for bearish candles there to come lower. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing on New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar, guys. All right, so Sissikello, I hope that helps you with that. Yes, Colin, the little devil, that pair. Yes, yes, it is. Happy days, mate. Good to see you again. Hi, Coprod, you made it. You're not that late. This is good. Okay, so yeah, what else am I looking at today? And guys, yeah, if you're new to the channel, first of all, can I please ask you to subscribe to the channel right now? Thank you very much. Also, smash the notification button. And also, guys, everyone who's watching right now, could you please smash the like button? Everyone right now, smash the like button while I have a drink. Thank you. Song Love in the house. How are you? Greg. Good day, mate. Your internet. I hope your mic and other things on your computer are working. Good day, mate. How are you? Hi, Song Love. I feel as if you wasn't here yesterday because I always remember your name. And other things, guys, we're looking at is just yen pairs in general. You know, there is a bit of strength coming through on these yen pairs. All right. I mean, you know, Aussie dollar yen was a trade idea for today. Yeah. You know, and this was basically this was a weekly play because it's come off a weekly resistance level. All right. So as soon as price come up to here, yeah, we needed to be a little bit wary of keep buying Aussie dollar yen. Yeah, because at this point, firstly, it's at weekly resistance. Yeah, don't buy that. Secondly, it is very overbought. Look at the moving average 20. Price is like 3,000 miles away from the moving average 20. So it's very overbought. Yeah, so once price gets to here, if not just Aussie dollar yen, but a lot of the yen pairs, if they're going to reverse, this is going to be the area. Yeah, overbought at a weekly resistance level, you know, that is a good place to look for a retrace. And sure enough, you know, look at this retrace. Yeah. You know, that's a retrace of around, let's do a quick calculation. Yeah, over 400 pips, guys. All right, so that's had a hell of a retrace. So what we've got to ask ourselves now with these yen pairs, you know, is this a trend reversal? Yeah, or is it just the case of price has gotten down to an area of potential good value, so we can look for longs? I would say the latter. I would say it's more this, guys, yeah, because we're still in an uptrend. Yeah, it's just retraced nicely into an area of where we can look for great value and, you know, potential buys back up to here. All right, so it's more of a retrace that I would buy on these yen pairs rather than a change of structure and direction. That's my view of the yen pairs. So if we look at the day chart now, yeah, but this was still a trade idea, yeah, because the day chart price had broken down. But again, a little bit tricky, yeah, because we see price breaking down here, but this level never gets broken. and then we get a break out of this downward channel, yeah, and you know, you would be forgiven for looking for buys back up to here, yeah, makes sense, okay, but I'm sure that caught a lot of people out, guys, yeah, but instead it's come tumbling down ever since. All right, and yeah, it's broken these lows. So we actually got a break with this candle. Yeah, we did, but it's actually this candle that I was happy to take sells from, because the first candle, okay, let me really zoom in here, guys, because the first candle had a bit of a wick. Yeah, so you could say it was even rejecting this gray zone and could come back up. But when I see this candle, yeah, sellers are in complete control. Yeah, and bang. Yeah, that's what happens. So really take the time to read those candlesticks, guys. Look for little wicks. Look for the size of the body of the candle. Yeah, look at the candles previous to the candle you're looking at. You know, really start to pay attention to candlesticks. They carry so much information. So yeah, Aussie dollar yen, you know, and then prices come tumbling down ever since. Again, it was difficult to get in on this pair really, because you know, this happened so early on in the morning, yeah, and I was, you know, looking for a little retrace perhaps, yeah, you know, and then it comes back lower, but just didn't get it, guys. And before I know it, this trades down and hit target. So although the direction was really good, yeah, you know, you needed to be up early. The early bird catches the worm would have been the appropriate phrase for Aussie dollar yen, because this literally happened an hour or two after the new day started. All right, but yeah, nice trade still. Maybe some of you took this trade, guys. Yeah. Again, I know Colin, you were in this trade. So guys, yeah, and again, we're seeing this with a lot of the yen pairs. Yeah, euro yen, they're all coming tumbling down. But again, it's not a case of, you know, a direction change. I don't think it's going to start coming down here. I think it's a case of price retraces somewhere, and then we look to buy it back up. Okay. You know, what will really drive the yen is the economy. I know it may sound quite obvious, but the yen is a flight to safety currency. Yeah, so you know, there's lots of talk of a recession. So if we start entering a recession, you will see the yen gather strength because of that flight to safety title that it has. You know, Swiss franc is also a flight to safety currency. That's why we're seeing a bit of Swiss franc and Japanese yen strength at the moment, guys. Yeah, because they are flight to safety currencies. So yeah, it depends. You know, if we do enter a recession, this could quite easily come tumbling down. Yeah, depending on how long the recession lasts. Yeah, but if it doesn't, if all this talk of a recession goes away, yeah, then, you know, look to take price back up. Okay, but yen is, you know, a real, that's why yen, you know, it's almost like yen and the other currency pairs. Yeah, yen is like a you know, a living being on its own. Okay, and that's the reason why it's a real flight to safety currency. So when everything's going well, the yen is weak. All right, so yeah, that's what I'm seeing with yen and also Swiss franc, as we looked at earlier at the start of the live stream, guys. You know, Swiss franc, lots of strength for the same reason, yeah. Right, who else have we got in? Okay, so Cicicella would like to look at silver. We can take a look at silver. Little upset about that Aussie dollar Japanese yen trade. Okay, missed it too. Yeah, Kushwa, you're not the only one. I missed that trade as well. It was difficult, unless you got up really early, it was difficult to get into, Kushwa. So yeah, we'll have a look at silver, Cicicella. Let me just remind you guys that we do have a free Discord channel. All right, it is totally free. So come join our Discord channel, guys. Yeah, you get access to traders ideas, trade ideas, indicators, useful links, just general knowledge of trading, guys. So come join the free Discord. The link is in the live chat and the video description. We also have a VIP Discord, guys. You do have to pay for VIP Discord, but you get access to me throughout the trading day, as in you can ask me questions like you are now, yeah, throughout the day. You also get access to all of my trade ideas, but not only my trade ideas, we have other expert traders sharing their ideas. We get bespoke, exclusive content, guys, every week. And you get access to a performance coach as well. All right, so loads of cool things on the VIP Discord. Also, guys, we do a mentorship program. So if you would like to be coached or mentored one-on-one with myself, then drop us an email and we'll send you all the details about the mentorship program. Yeah, the email is in the video description. Next, guys, we have YouTube membership. So if you would like to show your support for the channel, if you enjoy the live streams, enjoy my analysis every day, then become a YouTube member. It's for as little as, under $2 a month it starts at. And you get some cool perks, guys. All right, so if you're interested in any of those things, they are all in the video description, guys. Check them out. Yes, Sisicano, please do. I'll start sharing my trade ideas on the Discord group. Yes, we would love that, Sisicano. Please share your trade ideas, mate. That would be great for not only yourself, but other traders as well. Right, let's take a look at silver. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look at silver, guys. So, yes, silver. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this now. I know this is a level through here. Let me get rid of this. All right, because this is, okay, that's quite tricky price action, but that is in an uptrend. All right, I would say this is more like this. All right, and so this is the day chart, guys. Let me just remove some of this. I haven't looked at silver for a while, guys. Okay, but there is a level through here as well. And you've got those lows there. And yeah, there's a channel forming, as we can see. So yeah, we are in, let's start with the weekly chart to take a look at silver. Okay, silver weekly chart says short me, and the day chart says buy me. So straight away we've got a little bit of conflict. But I'm going to remove this zone, but this whole zone here is potential resistance for the weekly chart. Yeah, we was in an uptrend. Didn't make higher highs. Yeah, price has been breaking down. Yeah, we've now got lower highs, lower lows. Okay, and now we're retraced back into this grey zone. So price could quite easily come lower from here, back down to this grey zone and back down to these lows. So on the weekly chart, that looks likely. That looks most likely, guys. All right. So that's what I'm seeing on the weekly chart. And again, if you look at these candles, yeah, if you look at that candle, sellers in complete control. Yeah, if you look at these wicks, yeah, obviously this week hasn't finished forming, but sellers are still in control. Sellers are pushing this down. Every time you see this wick, a seller, not a seller, millions of sellers. It's not just one seller. Might be HSBC or something. But millions of sellers are pushing that down. All right. So that's the weekly chart, and the quick flash look that I had at the day chart says differently. That says price is building up. Yeah, so, this is that large weekly grey zone. Yeah, we'll leave it in so you can see it. But day chart is telling us we're in an uptrend. But interestingly, we're not breaking this high. Yeah, we're not. So it's at a really interesting point right now, and we could have an aggressive sell here. All right, so let me explain, guys. So, you know, if this daily candle finishes like this is telling me that sellers are rejecting this last high. Yeah, they are pushing that back down. And if you bear in mind with the weekly chart, this could potentially be a very good area for shorts. Okay, but you are going against this daily upward momentum. All right. So let's say there's a few scenarios on how we could trade this, guys. All right. Let me have a drink first. And guys, while I have a drink, could everyone please smash the like button right now? Thank you. Thank you. Shukran. That was thank you in Arabic. Many languages, like I say. Yeah, so we could, this is the first trade idea. Yeah, this high hasn't broken, and we know this gray zone is a good area for shorts on that weekly chart. We get a candle like this. Yeah, we could enter, put our stop here, and look to take price back down to these lows. All right. That would be the first trade idea. Bear in mind, this is a day chart, and that will be like a 3 million pip stop loss. Okay, not that bad, 45. 3 million did seem excessive when I said it. All right, so we could trade it like that. That would be the first trade idea. Sell here, stop loss here, take profit down here. Yeah, and this is how I assess a trade, guys. I'm always looking at how can I trade it, yeah, before I even trade it. Yeah, so that's the first idea. The next idea is this. Okay, a break of this channel. Yeah, you could be waiting a week for this. Okay, but it would be a nice setup. Yeah, we get a break of this channel, even a break of trend here. Yeah, we could start selling here, put our stop loss above here, you know, depending on how this price action looks. I'm just putting it above the last swing high. Yeah, and then look to take price back down to these lows. All right, take profit down here. So on the day chart, there's a couple of areas we could short this market. And why am I looking to short it? Like I said, that weekly chart. If we go back to that weekly chart, yeah, I just want to short that chart. Yeah, who doesn't? All right. Let's drop down to the H4 now and see what else, how else we could trade it. Yeah. There's many ways to skin a cat. Not a nice analogy, and sorry to all cats. I've never skinned a cat. I don't know where I'm going with this, but you know that saying, I hope. Otherwise, I'm going to sound strange. So here we go, guys. Yeah. So H4, again, yeah, we can't really short it at the moment because this is in an uptrend. But again, if we perhaps get H4 break, yeah, we could start selling. Again, that would be aggressive because it will be before a break of this channel. But we could, all right? Alternatively, if we look at the H1, I'm going to say still in an uptrend. Yeah. This price action, look at that, bing, 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 bing. You know, we're still in an uptrend here, and there's an area through here. All right, so I want to see H1 breakdown. So let's say this happens, start to see this, and then we get a break. Okay, we could also start shorting from here. At this point, because you're getting in on the H1 chart, The channel and this last low could be your first take profit. Take profit one, take some profit, let the rest run. All right, so yeah, silver, these are all the different scenarios and things I look at on how I can trade it. But it's basically built around structure breakdowns. Yeah, it's looking at support and resistance, market structure, candlesticks, and price action in general. Yeah, so you know, all the information you need to take a trade are in those things. Okay, and that's all I've looked at there, guys. It's not, you know, not rocket science. That's all I've looked at. But mastering price action, you know, is tricky, especially when you look at price action across several time frames. Because you know, I do a top-down approach. I look at weekly, daily, H4, H1, and then basically, guys, I need to put those 4 time frames together like they are a puzzle, and then I can make a decision on which direction to take. All right, so yeah, that's how I roll. Right, what else we got? 45 is still a lot. Yes. All right, guys, where are all your questions today? Very quiet today. Please get me your questions. What else are we looking at, guys? So yeah, we are interested in that euro US dollar trade that Vuker highlighted. Yeah, I really like price coming down to here. Yeah, before we get an entry, guys. So I'm keeping an eye on euro US dollar right now. What else are we looking at? Okay, I was looking at euro pound short, but again, that's sort of been and gone. It's been the story for me this week, guys. You know, like I didn't get the retrace that I was after, and prices just shot away. So I was looking at this today, guys. So if we look at the day chart, this reaction here, yeah, we are in a downtrend. This reaction here, I was considering shorts on euro pound on the day chart. All right. So if we look on the H1, that big wick on that day chart was this reaction. Okay. So this is the wick on the day chart. And again, guys, what I was looking for is just a bit more of a retrace, a bit more value before we come lower. But again, just didn't get it. Yeah, just didn't get it. And instead, prices come shooting down. All right, guys. But yeah, that's pretty much all I'm looking at today. How about Canadian yen, Okay, Sister Hello, CAD yen, CAD specifically. So the Canadian dollar is a little weak at the moment. Yeah, we're seeing that. Where were you going to put your hedge at euro US dollar? Okay, while I'm on euro US dollar, let's look at that. So yeah, some of us use a hedge, some of us use a stop, guys. All right, I tend to hedge because, you know, if you don't get in at the right price to start with, a hedge gives you another opportunity to get into the trade. So let's say this happens. Let's say I get a bullish candle like this. Yeah, this is a green candle, bullish, that happens at our gray zone. So our entry is clear. We're going to buy at the close of this candle. Generally speaking, I will put my stop. Well, I have a couple of options. So I can put my stop or my hedge a few pips, you know, anywhere between 5 to 10 pips below the entry candle, below this low here. All right. Or there is a H1 area here that you could put your stop loss or your hedge below here. All right. Both make sense. This stop loss or hedge has more chance of being hit than this stop loss or hedge. But you also have to think about risk to reward. So on this trade, yeah, let's say I put my stop loss here, yeah, here, all right, then I could probably get out back at these last highs for a risk to reward of 1:1, yeah. But if, let's get rid of these arrows, if I entered on, yeah, again, same entry, but if I put my stop loss down here, then this is my risk and my reward needs to be at least that. Okay, so I'm looking for a target up here. Yeah, this is the entry, this is the stop loss. So, stop losses, you want to be in a position that gives the trade a chance, but you don't want it to be a million miles away because of your risk to reward. All right, so yeah, that's what you need to think about with stop loss or hedge placement. I will probably do this. Okay, let's remove all of this. Let's just do it like this, that's quicker. So we've got our candle. All right, I will buy here, but what I will do is put my stop loss here. Okay, my hedge. Yeah, those of you that are regulars to my channel, you know that I hedge. All right. But with this buy, I won't enter 100% of the trade. Yeah, let's say I'll enter 50%. All right. And then if price just flies up, great, no problem. I'll look to take profit up here. But if price goes against me, yeah, I can enter another 50% down here. Okay, if I'm still looking for some kind of reaction here. Okay, maybe another green candle. If I don't get a reaction, I won't enter again. But if I do, I can enter another 50%. So I really manage trades like that. Yeah, I rarely enter 100% on my first trade. Yeah, I build a trade because chances are it may go against you a bit. Yeah, and then then this stop loss is obviously quite large, but then this stop loss is quite short, quite small, and your combined stop loss, works out, let's say to around here. Yeah, an average. Yeah, I hope that's making sense, guys. So I build a trade, fire more than one shot at a trade whilst keeping strictly within my risk management. And then, I can potentially take a buy back up from here as well. And then also on this trade, the reward is greater as well. So yeah, that's how I trade. Lots of people ask me, where's your buy, where's your sell, where's your stop loss, where you take profit. And I'm a little bit more fluid than just trading like that. Okay, I'm very rigid with my entries. Yeah, very rigid with my entries. But with regards to how my money management works and how I manage a trade, I can be a little flexible with, but obviously don't exceed the risk that you are willing to trade on each trade. Okay. All right. Hope that helps. CAD yen. So CAD yen, Sisikilo, like I said with okay, Bitcoin. Colin, I'll take a look at Bitcoin very shortly. So CAD yen, Sisikilo, it's like all of the yen pairs. Yeah, any CAD yen, there is an air level through here that's potentially of interest. Weekly. But again, these yen pairs have come up against weekly resistance. Okay, so looking at the weekly chart, I would suggest this CAD yen has still more room to go down, potentially down to this grey zone and the moving average 20. So Canadian dollar, Japanese yen, yeah, I think still room to the downside. Okay, I mean, if you look at the day chart, you know, this is not even a level really. Yeah, that's not a level. This is a level. All right, so yeah, you know, looking to short back down to here. But once it gets to here, this is where you have a really nice potential buying opportunity. All right, so that's CAD yen. And Colin, Bitcoin. I don't like Bitcoin. It's just a bit too volatile, but it's all about this level. Yeah, it's at a level right now where price is stuttering. Yeah, this last high here hasn't broken. Yeah, regardless of this candle here, it never broke these wicks. All right. So it's all about this. This area here is a box of indecision or a box of shit. I'm laughing at my own jokes. I apologize. But it's a box of indecision. Yeah. So what do we want to see? As you know, guys, if we get a break to the upside of this box, yeah, Bitcoin will go up. If we get a breakdown of this box, it will go down. Simple as that. That's generally what happens with a box of indecision. It just, you know, buyers and sellers just don't know what to do. Yeah, they're just like this. Buyers and sellers are just fighting. No one's winning, fighting. But when you do have a winner, it usually moves quite quickly. Okay, so in here, fighting. Bang, break, sell, bang, break, buy. All right, so that's my brief overview of Bitcoin. And then if it does break out of this level here, you know, then you look for price breaks to the upside. You know, we could take price up to here, so around this 3,500 level. And then if it breaks down, you know, potentially back down to this level through here, this 2,500. Yeah, so that's what I'm seeing with Bitcoin, guys. Great stuff. I use limit orders mostly, usually satisfied with the risk for me to do so. Oh yeah, that weekly resistance and CAD yen, I knew I forgot something. Thanks again. Yeah, no problem, Sister Kello. And yeah, like you say, limit orders are a good idea because you put them in and you know exactly what your risk is. You've already, you know, the trade is ready just to be taken and you know where your risk is. You know, it's arguably quite a stress-free way of trading, just lining all your trades up ready to, you know, be taken. So yeah, you can trade like that. I like to, you know, keep an eye on what the candles are doing. But, you know, I know traders that do it that way as well. So guys, thanks for the thoughts on Bitcoin. You are welcome, Colin. So we're going to leave it there, guys. All right. I hope you've enjoyed the vid. If you have, sound a cinch. A problem with the sound. Yeah, the editor told me this. The mic is here and I am shouting into it. We will look into the sound, guys. Maybe it's my voice. But guys, before you leave, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel right now. And also everyone who's watching, if you could please smash that like button. Yeah, it really helps support the channel. And don't forget all the cool things we do, guys. We've got the free Discord, we've got the VIP Discord, we've got YouTube membership, we've got coaching and mentorship. And all of these things are in the video description, guys. All right, so check them out. Have a great trading day. See you tomorrow, same time.